paradise I used to know. I held it by the window while the avenue went dim, and every car below me sounded far and paper thin. Blue envelope night, you crossed the dark to me with one small page and all the way to what we used to be. Blue envelope night, soft ink and midnight rain. Some words don't ask to bring love back, they only name the flame. No broken scene behind it, no cry between the lines, just weather in your sentence and a truth that still felt kind. You wrote the coast was colder than either of us guessed, but some things in the distance still know the heart the best. I read you slow, I let it stay. I did not turn, I did not look away. If I answer, it won't be to undo what time has done to me and you. It will be just enough to say I knew. Somewhere in the dark, you were still true. Blue envelope night, still warm and in my hands. A little hurt, a little light, a language that still stands. Blue envelope night, I let the silence through and watch the whole room change its shade to something close to blue. I put it in the drawer beside the lamp.
The marquee was still glowing when you kissed me in the rain. Red letters humming over Maine. Your coat half soaked, your hair the same as every dream I never told. Back when my heart was young and gold, we ran beneath the theater lights
thing I kinda want to do. A version of my life I'd seen and quietly pursued. In my head, in my late nights, you barely seemed to nod. Then you brought it up 6 months later, like you'd been keeping it on your guard. You said, hey, are you still thinking about that thing you told me back then? And I sat there for a moment, because I'd half forgotten myself. But you hadn't, you had carried it quietly, gently all this time, like the dream I had spoken once was something we'd already begun to climb. You remember the dream I told you once, and no one else ever did. You remember the dream I told you once, and it makes me believe in it. Even when I forget, even when the doubt gets loud, you remember the dream I told you once, and you say it back to me from the cloud of every other thing I've shared. You write down what I want without telling me you're writing. Then you bring it back at the perfect time, when I'm doubting and I'm fighting the version of me that's bigger. You hand it back politely. You say, I've been holding this for you. You said this matters, and I believed you. You remember the dream I told you once, and no one else ever did. You remember the dream I told you once, and it makes me believe in it. Even when I forget, even when the doubt gets loud, you remember the dream I told you once, and you say it back to me from the cloud of every other thing I've shared. This is why I tell you everything, because nothing falls into a void. The smallest mention I made you becomes a thing you've stored. And we low light, slow air, you're already everywhere. Curtains breathing in the dark, blue lamp leaning soft and warm, your shadow moving through the room like something silk and half in bloom. No hurry in the way you turn, no wasted word, no need to burn. You let the silence do its part and move like music through my heart. Come closer, don't break the view. The whole night looks better on you. Low light on your skin, that's where the night begins. Soft enough to pull me in, slow enough to stay. Low light on your skin, every breath feels paper thin. Like one touch could let love in and wash the dark away. Your fingers tracing on the glass. Rain outside, but we outlast. The city hums beneath the floor, but I don't hear it anymore. You say my name without a rush, and everything in me turns hush. I never knew a room this small could make the whole wide world feel full. Stay near, don't speak too soon. I want the whole blue hour to bloom. Low light on your skin, that's where the night begins. Soft enough to pull me in, slow enough to stay. Low light on your skin, every breath feels paper thin. Like one touch could let love in and wash the dark away. No bright promises, no daylight claims, just the warmth of our unguarded names. If love can live in velvet air, then I have found it waiting here. Low light on your skin, still turning midnight into wind, still making all my edges thin, still making me believe. Low light on your skin, the safest danger I've been in. If this is where the night gives in, then let it give to me. The room stayed blue, and so did we.
You leaned against the doorway light, wet black hair and city eyes. The whole room turned the way you stood, like midnight finally understood. My pulse went hard, my mouth went dry. 1,000 exits crossed my mind, but you stepped into the blue and made the silence feel like truth. I know this kind of warning, it enters slow then stays, like perfume on a leather sleeve, like thunder after day. You're closer than the rain on the window, closer than the smoke in my lungs, closer than the ache I was born with, closer than the words on my tongue. And I want you, God, I want you, like the dark once the damage is done. You're almost love. No standing still beneath all of this. If you feel it too, then come closer now. Come closer now. You're closer than the rain on the window, closer than the heat in my blood, closer than the dream I keep waking from, closer than salvation or love. And I need you more than I should do, more than the night needs the pull of the sun. You're closer than the rain on the window, and still not close enough. So we kept our best days in paper things, movie stubs, receipts, rings from vending machines. Your handling glue, the backs of my books. Every little mark of you still changes how they look. Welcome to the Cloud Museum, where nothing stays but nothing leaves. All our unfinished summer evenings hang like white inside of me. Your laugh, my coat, the smell of rain, the song we never learned to name. I walk those halls when sleep won't come. The Cloud Museum keeps us young. There's a room for the diner, a room for the lake, a room for the night we thought our hearts wouldn't break, a room for your sweater, still soft with June, and one for the silence that came too soon. I visit slowly, I don't touch much. Some memories glow best when you don't ask what they were. Welcome to the Cloud Museum, where nothing stays but nothing leaves. All our unfinished summer evenings hang like light inside of me. Your laugh, my coat, the smell of rain, the words we almost learned to say. I walk those halls when sleep won't come. The Cloud Museum keeps us young. They just become somewhere you go alone. Welcome to the Cloud Museum, where old heartache turns soft and blue, where every broken little feeling still looks beautiful if it belonged to you. Your voice that night, the windows down, that one cheap street on the edge of town. I walk those halls when sleep won't come. The Cloud Museum keeps us young. Morning comes, the rooms go pale, but somewhere in the weather we still stay. Keeps us stay.
a whole evening out of something small, I said. A passing comment on a flavor you found and brought home instead. Most people would have nodded and forgotten by the day. You write the small things down like they're treasures on display. You celebrate weird victories, like I quit drinking soda last month, or I called my brother on Sunday, or I cooked a meal and didn't ruin the fun. Most people would have skipped past these, looking for the bigger marks. You light up my entire kitchen over the smallest little sparks. You make small things big in a world that makes big things small. You make small things big, and you find the gold in all the afternoons that everyone dismisses, the Tuesday no one would recall. You make small things big, and it changed how I see it all. Changed how I see my whole life. Because of you I notice the wins that wouldn't make a list, the moments most people skip, the flickers most would miss. You taught me that a Wednesday can be worth remembering if someone treats it like a gift and gives it light and meaning. You make small things big in a world that makes big things small. You make small things big, and you find the gold in all the afternoons that everyone dismisses, the Tuesday no one would recall. You make small things big, and it changed how I see it all. Changed how I see my whole life. There's a culture out there that only honors mountaintops. You honor the path between them, you honor where I sit and stop, you honor the way I tied my shoes, the way I made it through the day. You make small things big, and in doing that you say that my whole life has been worth honoring all along. You make small things big, and so my small life feels full. You make small things big, and I'm not chasing the impossible. I'm just living, and you're catching every quiet, beautiful thing. You make small things big, and the smallness now means everything. Ooh, the smallness is everything. You make small things big. Look what you did to me. I see the world with bigger eyes and smaller scope and bigger gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. You asked about my best friend yesterday, not in the jealous way I'd known. You wanted to know what made him laugh. You wanted to know if he'd be home for dinner with us next week. You wanted because I love him. And you don't compete for the love I hold. You just join the chorus of it. I have heroes I still keep close. You don't try to be those heroes. You let them have their place in me without making any drama. Zero comparison or claim. You're not threatened by my interests. You don't need to be everything. You just need to be the rest. You don't try to be everything, and that's why you're so much. You don't try to be everything, and so you've got the touch of someone who knows their place and isn't trying to expand. You don't try to be everything, and so I let you have my hand for all the things you're meant to hold. Some loves wanna swallow you, wanna be your only sky. You're more like the constellation that shines among other lights. You don't dim the rest of my world to make yourself stand out. You just shine your particular shine, and I learn what you're about by how you let everything else exist. You don't try to be everything, and that's why you're so much. You don't try to be everything, and so you've got the touch of someone who knows their place and isn't trying to expand. You don't try to be everything, and so I let you have my hand for all the things you're meant to hold. Oh, the greedy love is hungry. The greedy love is small. The love that doesn't try to be it all is the love I trust most, because it has its own ground. You don't try to be everything. You just stand on your part of the round and let me belong to everything. Yeah, you don't try to be everything, and so you're more than enough. You don't try to be everything, and that's the spiciest love I've ever lived inside, with room for everyone I love. You don't try to be everything, and that's why I never want to leave the room above. You don't try, and so you have me, have all of me, because you let me have everything else too. That's how it works. That's the secret of how it works. The kettle sang at 8:15. Your sweater hung off the chair by me. Rain made halos on the window frame, and somehow everything knew your name. No grand occasion, no grand design, just your bare feet crossing into mine. And that old cassette playing soft and slow, like it had nowhere else to go. I didn't know the with all the future left unknown. The radio hum, the city slept. You kissed my cheek and time just bent. I used to think real love had to burn, but yours was something softer, something earned. A quiet flame that never asked to be forever, just to last. Echoes in the kitchen light still come back to me at night. Your laugh, your touch, the way we move, like love is simple, like love is true. Echoes in the kitchen light, warm as August, thin as time. All these years and I still find you waiting there in the yellow shine. Now every room I enter measures itself against that glow. No palace, no skyline, no midnight show could ever hold what that small room knew. How love can make a whole life out of two. Echoes in the kitchen light, you never really left that night. You live where all the small things shine, in my hands, in my mind. And the kettle still sounds like home. We were already breaking before the door ever opened. Your suitcase by the hallway wall, my hands too still to stop the fall. The room looked smaller than before, like it knew what leaving was for. You wouldn't look me in the eye, wore that careful calm goodbye, the kind that hurts more than a scream, because it sounds so clean. Say anything, break the air, don't stand there like love was never here. Don't let the night end like this. Don't let our touch turn to mist. Don't let the dark take all we were, without one fight, without one word. Don't let the night end like this. Not with your mouth so close to his silence. There's a spark left anywhere, then let it burn, let it burn here. The TV glowed without a sound, the city turned below our ground. A siren cut the avenue, like something dying right on cue. I knew our cracks, I knew our strain, but not this polished kind of pain. Not the way your shoulders changed, as if love had lost its name. I can take truth, I can take blame, I just can't watch you leave this way. Don't let the night end like this. Don't let our last touch turn to mist. Don't let the dark take all we were, without one fight. beautiful damage remain. Don't let the night end like this. I still feel your pulse in my wrist. I still hear forever in your breath. Don't make me watch it die to death. Don't let the night end like this. If love is wounded, let it live. I would rather break beside you than survive without what this was. The door stayed open. I didn't move. You walked in and the air rewrote itself. Something ancient, something new. Like my bones already recognized a soul they always knew. No introduction needed, no small talk, no pretend. I knew you in a second before you said a word. I knew you in a second, like a melody I'd heard. In a dream I can't remember, in a life I lived before. I knew you in a second, and I wanted nothing more. You tilted your head and time got shy. The whole room lost its shape. I don't believe in fairy tales, but I can't explain this weight. Like gravity decided to only pull toward you. I knew you in a second before you said a word. I knew you in a second, like a melody I'd heard. In a dream I can't remember, in a life I lived before. I knew you in a second, and I wanted nothing more. 1 second, one look, 1 second, that's all it took. 1 second, I know. 1 second, and it was I knew you in a second, and I'll spend my whole life proving. I knew you in a second, that this heart was always moving toward the moment you arrived, toward the breath before the fall. I knew you in a second, and a second was enough for all. Knew you in a second. Ooh, that's all it took. wouldn't match that energy, I walked away withdrawn. You looked at me steady and said softly, "That's not you. I know you, and that voice you're using is not the one I love most through." You didn't lecture, didn't shame me, didn't tell me how I'd hurt. You just gently named the difference between my worst and what I'd earned. The version of myself I'd worked toward, the version I'd been growing. You spoke to him directly, like the rest of me wasn't showing. You speak to my better self, even when my worst is loud. You speak to my better self, even in the doubting crowd. You don't address the version flailing, you address the one I'm becoming. You speak to my better self, and he comes forward slowly humming, comes back to the surface. It's a particular kind of faith, to talk past someone's storm, to trust the calm is in there, that kindness still informs the deepest part of who they are. Even when behavior strays, you speak to my better self, and he answers when you raise. You speak to my better self, even when my worst is loud. You speak to my better self, even in the doubting crowd. You don't address the version flailing, you address the one I'm becoming. You speak to my better self, and he comes forward slowly humming, comes back to the surface. Most people meet you where you are, and then they leave you there. You meet me where I'm trying to go, and help me find the stair, the one that lifts me up to him, the man I wanna be. You speak to my better self, and then I get to be him with you. I get to be him. You speak to my better self, and I wanna be him more. You speak to my better self, and I'm not bracing anymore for someone to remind me that I've slipped and I've been low. You speak to my better self, and I rise to meet you every time you call me home. Every time you speak to my better self, and he's coming back now. Thank you for waiting, thank you for knowing he was always there. I came in heavy with a list of things we needed to discuss: the schedule, the future, the weight that's piling up on us. You poured me water without asking, sat me down before I could start, and said, baby, before you say it, can it wait until the morning starts? Tell me tomorrow, said with the gentlest authority. Tell me tomorrow, like the night was something you'd protect for me. You didn't dismiss what I was carrying, you just gave it permission to rest. Tell me tomorrow was the kindest sentence I'd been gifted, the kindest in a long, long while. I had been bracing for an hour of dragging weight up from the ground. You let me lay my forehead on your shoulder without a sound. You didn't promise to fix anything, you didn't say it'd be alright. You just said, in this moment we're allowed to rest tonight. Tell me tomorrow, said with the gentlest authority. Tell me tomorrow, like the night was something you protect for me. You didn't dismiss what I was carrying, you just gave it permission to rest. Tell me tomorrow was the kindest sentence I'd been gifted, the kindest in a long, long while. We live inside a culture that says hurry, solve, repair. You taught me love can be a pause, a held breath in the air, a gentle note of urgency, a soft hand on the brakes. The world will still be standing when the morning finally breaks. When the morning breaks. Tell me tomorrow, and I will, I promise I will. Tell me tomorrow, we'll meet it on the windowsill, with coffee and with clearer eyes, with hands less full of weight. Tell me tomorrow made me trust that I could wait, made me trust this love is safe. Tell me tomorrow, and you'll be ready, and I'll be calmer, and we'll figure it all out together. Just not tonight. Tonight is for sleeping next to you. I'm letting you become a memory, the kind that glows instead of burns. I'm letting you become a memory, the sweetest lesson that I've learned. Not every love is meant to last forever. Some are meant to teach you how to feel. I'm letting It happened like the tide. I'm letting you become a memory, the kind that glows instead of burns. I'm letting you become a memory, the sweetest lesson that I've learned. Not every love is meant to last forever. Some are meant to teach you how to feel. I'm letting you become a memory, and finally letting myself heal. Your name used to stop my breathing. Now it only makes me pause. A gentle ache instead of earthquake, a whisper, not applause. And that's how I know it's working, the letting go I was so scared of. I'll keep the good, I'll release the grief, I'll honor what we had by setting it free. Thank you for the love, even though it's done. You made me someone worth becoming. I'm letting you become a memory, and I can finally breathe again. You've become a memory, and it doesn't have to hurt to end. I'll think of you in golden light. I'll smile when your name appears. You're now my favorite memory, and I'm grateful you were here. A memory now. A beautiful one. A beautiful one. I was not looking when you arrived. I had grown used to empty rooms, to careful nights and quiet truths, to telling myself love was done. A good old song already sung. Then you came in with winter air, and that calm like some people wear. Not trying to save me, not trying to shine, just standing there at the right time. No thunder, no grand surprise, just peace in your eyes. Late but right, that's what you are. Not the first fire, but the truest know the answer. Someone made a joke at my expense. The table laughed, I let it slide. I've gotten used to swallowing the things that sting inside. But then your voice cut through the noise, so calm it almost hurt. You said that's not funny, with a kindness sharper than the words. The room went quiet for a second, like the air forgot to move. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't prove a point to prove. You just drew a line so gently that nobody could cross. And then you reached beneath the table and held my hand without a pause. You stood up for me when I couldn't stand for myself. You stood up for me like my dignity was your wealth. I didn't ask you to protect me, didn't know I even could. You stood up for me, and I've never felt so understood, never felt so loved. We drove home and you said nothing, like it wasn't worth a scene, like defending someone's honor is as normal as a dream. But I sat there in the silence with a lump inside my throat, because nobody in my whole life has ever loved me like you spoke. You stood up for me when I couldn't stand for myself. You stood up for me like my dignity was your wealth. I didn't ask you to protect me, didn't know I even could. You stood up for me, and I've never felt so understood, never felt so loved. You didn't do it for the credit, you didn't do it for the show. You did it because you love me in the kind of way that most people only read about but never know. The quiet, fierce, forever kind, the kind that doesn't let things go when it matters most. You stood up for me, and I'll spend my life standing up for you. You stood up for me, it's the bravest thing you do. Not with your fists, not with a fight, but with your voice and what is right. You stood up for me, and I knew right then I'd love you till the very end, till the very end. You stood up for me. Thank you. I'll never forget that moment, I'll never forget you. Maps in the glove box, hands at 10 and 2. No headlines on the windshield, just a long road and you. Mile after mile, our ghosts fell back. We traded the script for a kind of track. Teach us how to stay, how not to throw away. The engine hum, the midnight glow, the little truths we're learning slow. Teach us how to stay till all the old fear rolls away. No need to know, just let it grow. Just let it grow. Dynamite in distant haze, blue glass fogged by coffee steam. You said don't promise more than truth, just follow through and keep it clean. So we sat there till the tremors passed, till the dark looked softer on the chrome, and every turn we used to fear began to sound a little more like home. Hands at 10 and 2, hearts at 1 and 1. We're done with trying to run. Mark a star on what we've learned. Let the corners of the map all turn. Keep the windows cracked, keep the wind low. We're here now, let it show. Teach us how to stay, and I swear I'll learn your name that way. Not fast, not loud, just true somehow. We drove past the old exits and didn't miss them. I'm in a meeting, someone's showing slides. My brain is nodding, but my heart is on the side. 'Cause something triggered you, a word, a smell, a song, and now I'm gone, completely beautifully gone. So I type, hey, just thinking of you. No reason, no context, totally out of the blue. Thinking of you at 2 p.m., right in the middle of my day again. Thinking of you at 2 p.m., and nothing else makes any sense. The spreadsheets blur, the agenda fades. You interrupt my afternoon in the sweetest way. Thinking of you at 2 p.m., and I'm smiling for no reason again. You text me back a smiley face and maybe how's your day? 3 words on a tiny screen and my whole mood rearranges. I look around to check if anyone can see me grinning at my phone. They probably think it's work related, but it's you, it's always you alone. Thinking of you at 2 p.m., right in the middle of my day again. Thinking of you at 2 p.m., nothing else makes any sense. The spreadsheet just you. I caught myself this morning smiling at the mirror like a fool, explaining to nobody why the thing you did last night was cool. I said you should have heard her, then I realized nobody's there. I'm giving my own reflection a full review of your hair. This is what you've done to me. I narrate you when you're gone. I talk about you to myself, and I don't even feel insane. I talk about you to myself while I'm walking in the rain, on the train, in the shower, in the gap between each breath. I talk about you to myself. And I'm my favorite audience. I replayed a joke you told me in the car alone at 5. Laughed so hard the person next to me thought I was losing my mind. I composited a whole speech about the way you eat your food. You take the best bite last, and I explain this to my rear view like it's the most interesting thing. I talk about you to myself, and I don't even feel insane. I talk about you to myself while I'm walking in the rain, on the train, in the shower, in the gap between each breath. I talk about you to myself. And I'm my favorite audience. My friends say I mention you in every conversation twice, but they don't know the half of it, because the real show happens when I'm alone at night, giving myself your highlight reel, rating your expressions, debating which one makes me feel the most impossibly alive. The answer's always all of them. I talk about you to myself like you're the greatest story told. I talk about you to myself, and I never reach the end, because every day you add a page that makes the last one even better. I talk about you to myself, and I'll never run out of material, never ever. I talk about you to myself. Oh, you're home. No, I wasn't talking to anyone, just thinking out loud about you again. I used to spend my evenings combing through what you had said, looking for the hidden meaning, the signal underneath. Was that distance in your tone? Or was I overthinking it? But I haven't done that with you since some morning, I don't know quite when. I just don't wonder anymore if you love me or you don't. The answer's always there, like a stone, like a coast. You don't make me chase the proof, you don't keep me guessing. You just love me steadily, and I just know without messing with my own head about it. I never have to wonder, and that's the rarest piece. I never have to wonder. And the noise that used to keep me up at night just stopped without me even noticing. I never have to wonder. And it took me time to trust this calm I didn't know existed. There are still hard moments, there are still days that bend, but underneath the surface, the bedrock doesn't end. I never wonder if we're over, I never wonder if you're slipping, because the way you love me is the kind that doesn't keep me tripping over half-said. I never have to wonder, and that's the rarest piece. I never have to wonder. And the noise that used to keep me up at night just stopped without me even noticing. I never have to wonder. And it took me time to trust this calm I didn't. Just love me through the small days and the strange ones and the in-betweens, and through and through. I never have to wonder, and so my mind has space. I never have to wonder, and I can finally face the other take a backseat to my anxious checking on us. Oh, I never have to wonder, and life just got more complete. I never have to wonder, and you don't either. I love you, don't have to ask, you can feel it. You can feel it the same way I can. There were things I used to love, quietly let them go, for partners who needed all of me, or didn't approve of the show. The reading by myself for hours, the Saturday morning runs, the poetry poetry I'd write but never share with anyone. You asked me what I missed on a Tuesday afternoon. You said, I noticed there's a poem book you bought but never opened in your room. And I started talking carefully about the parts I'd shelved away. And you said, babe, those are still you. Why don't you bring them back today? You gave me back my hobbies, the pieces I had lost. You gave me back my hobbies, and you didn't count the cost of me being elsewhere sometimes, of me being inside myself. You gave me back my hobbies, and you put me back on my own shelf. Whole again, whole again. I went on my first long run for the first time in 2 years. You waited dinner without complaining. You said, go take your time, my dear. And I came home and you smiled like you'd been giving me a gift. You gave me back my hobbies, and in doing that, you gave me my lift back to the man I am. You gave me back my hobbies, the pieces I had lost. You gave me back my hobbies, and you didn't count the cost of me being elsewhere sometimes, of me being inside myself. You gave me back my hobbies, and you put me back on my own shelf. Whole again, whole again. I didn't know that love could be a thing that gives you back the pieces of yourself you shelved for someone else's track. You don't need me to be only us. You don't need me to be small. You gave me back my hobbies, and in doing that, you gave me all the parts of me I'd missed. You gave me back my hobbies, and the man I used to be. You gave me back my hobbies, and the version of me that's me is finally complete again. Not despite our love, but through it. You gave me back my hobbies, and every time I'm doing them, I love you twice as full. You gave me back my reading, my running, my quiet, my poems, and giving me back to me. You made our love the biggest thing I have. Take the long way to daylight, your head on my shoulder, cab light low, the bridge below us, all brass and glow. We didn't feel the silence, we let it breathe. Like names we've been afraid to say could finally leave. to turn yet. Vacancy humming in the rain. Roommate lit up your name. Curtains blue and parking lot alight, falling soft across your white shirt. No forever talk, no grand design, just wet car keys and cheap red wine. And the television flicker low, like another life we didn't know. You move closer, the whole room changed. Even the silence took your shape. Blue motel halo round your hair and round your skin. Blue motel halo pulling all my old ghosts in. Blue motel halo make the night feel kind and slow. For one borrowed hour I had somewhere warm to go. Ice machine crying through the wall, headlights passing, shadows tall. You laughed once and the whole cheap room turned holy in the midnight gloom. I had been all leaving, all defense, all half truth and consequence. Then your hand slipped into mine, and mercy looked a lot like neon. Maybe love is not a vow, maybe love is motel blue. A little lost, a little late, still the truest thing you knew. No, why wedding? No polished line, just your breath and the buzz of the sign. Blue motel halo still circles in my mind. Blue motel halo like the softest warning sign. Blue motel halo, if the years wash everything below, why does every sleepless night still wear that borrowed glow? The sun buzzed on till morning, so did I. So did I. You read the recipe out loud like it's a speech you need to nail. I nod like I understand, but we both know this could fail. You taste it once and make a face, I taste it twice and lie. You bump into me reaching up, and neither of us minds. It's never gonna be a masterpiece, but that was never why we're here. I timer's going off again. We both forgot the thing, but honestly, who needs a perfect meal when you've got everything? I love cooking for two, even when we burn the whole thing down. I love cooking for two, with you dancing me around. We'll order something later, like we always do, but I love every wasted minute cooking for two with you. Some couples take a cooking class, some couples get it right, but we're the kind who set the alarm off and still call it a perfect night. The mess is half the memory, the laughter is the meal, and somewhere in the chaos, this is the most in love I feel. I love cooking for two, even when it all goes wrong. I love cooking for two, it's our favorite little song. The one nobody hears, the one that's just for us. Cooking for two with you is more than enough. It's more than enough. Cooking for two. So should we just order? Yeah, let's just order. I love you though. One beat, one glance, that was all it took. The room was all red mirror light, cheap champagne and Saturday night. I wasn't planning to be found, then your eyes cut through the sound. You didn't move like anyone, you moved like you already knew. That one slow turn beneath the smoke would pull my whole life into view. I tried to stay cool and clean, then you smiled and changed the scene. Turned by the chorus, that's how it started. One look across the lights and suddenly my guarded heart departed. Turned by the chorus, pulled into the blue. song, turned by the chorus, bright enough to make me move. Some nights don't just play a song, they rearrange the truth. The record spun, I did too.